Hi Virgo, this is your February 6th through February 12th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk to you about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups, this clarified by the Star. We have you, the Hermit, in the potential outcome. We have the Two of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. And we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And we have Aquarius and Gemini on the table. I usually go with a king or a queen or both, if one or both show up. So yeah, the very first card that came out is the King of Wands. So that's the person coming into your life. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. Or perhaps this person is a leader, somebody who is easy to get up and go, all fired up, all passionate about you, because you are their wish come true. You are the love of their life that they've been looking and searching for eternity. And I'm not just over-exaggerating, Virgo. I'm really not. Very symbolic reading. Such and symbolic reading. So the King of Wands is the person you're dealing with. They're clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting, right? It's a card, perhaps they've, like I said, waited for you, waiting for this meeting for the whole life, for their whole life. The Seven of Pentacles is also a card of evaluation, right? So this person is looking at what they have, looking at what they've done, right? And they're evaluating it. And that'll become clear to you why I just said that in just a second, right? So the Eight of Cups, the next card over right next to the King of Wands, is a card of somebody who is walking away. All right, and in some tarot decks, the Eight of Cups looks slightly different. One of the cups pictured in the Eight of Cups is actually in the sky, right? And that person is walking towards that cup, and that cup is somebody who is walking away, and they're going in search of that cup, whatever that cup represents in their life. For some of you, for some of them, that cup is a career, but for other people, it could be love. So I think it's love for this person. So like I said, they've walked away from something a while ago, and they've been looking for you, Virgo, right? The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Star. The Star is a wish come true card, right? The Star could be an Aquarius you're dealing, but the Star is something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. Again, very symbolic. For some of you, this King of Wands, they've wished and hoped for someone like you for their whole life, but now that you're here, now they have to give something up, to walk away from something. The universe has a very interesting thing about it, right? Sometimes the universe gives us what we want, but it's not exactly how we envisioned it. It's not a walk in the park. For some of us, sometimes in order for us to get that wish granted, we have to change something. We have to sacrifice something. We have to walk away from something or someone. We have to walk away from our own belief system. You know, whatever that is, it's a test, right? And I think this person is going to pass the test, if you know what I mean. You can always ask them what they're walking away from or what they have to let go of in order for the two of you to be together, but they're doing it. Right? But that's just one of the scenarios. For most of you, I think this is them just wishing upon the stars, hoping to meet someone like you, and that wish is finally granted. So their journey in search of the love of their life is finally over this week. And I think it's going to be mutual. There's just so many mutual cards. Well, speaking of you, the Hermit in the middle, that is your major arcana card, Virgo. That's you. It's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. Always is. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. It could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but the Lovers is a card of a choice. Again, there's going to be a choice for this King of Wands and them, whether you want to be together or not. And I think the two of you will choose to be together, right? Also, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. Again, very symbolic. They have found the love of their life, and I think so have you. Also, in my opinion, the only other card that comes close to the lovers in terms of people feeling, in terms of the actual love connection between two people, is the Two of Cups. Look at what we got in the potential outcome. The very first card in there is the Two of Cups, right? It's simply a confirmation. Right? This is also a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye, two people feel the same way towards one another. The Knight of Cups in the middle of the potential outcome could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you're young. But the Knight of Cups is all about love, genuine love. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. This knight is often referred to as the knight in a shining armor. So love, right? And the Four of Wands right next to the deck. Again, very symbolic, because the Four of Wands is often referred to as the 11 card. It's essentially a commitment to marriage card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, but it is, like I just said, it is a commitment to marriage card. So such a symbolic reading, Virgo. All right? I'm not going to do an extended for you because that would be a complete waste of time. So happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Tower, the 8 of Wands, clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Cups, clarified by the 3 of Wands, and we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. This is one interesting reading. It kind of feels like you've been waiting for something, anticipating something, but then it arrives and you're taken by surprise. Okay, perhaps it happened or is going to happen way sooner than you anticipated, or you know, I've seen these situations before. It's like we're waiting for something, but we're almost lost hope, or we're like very comfortable where we're at. And when it comes our way, it's like they're letting you know that you gotta act right now. Right now. And you're like, what? It feels that way, right? The Hangman on the bottom of the deck is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. So perhaps you inquired on something, or perhaps you placed some kind of a bid on a house, or I don't know what this is about. Perhaps you always wanted to go to a particular vacation destination, and you know, it was just too much money, and you didn't want to pay for that that much money. And here comes this newsletter from the travel agency, and they're saying, oh, you know, this vacation destination is 50% off, but you can only go on certain dates. And you're like, oh my God, what do I do? Do I get this? Do I pay for this? Do I go? I need to talk to my employer if they can give me that week or a couple of weeks. You get the idea. It's like you're scrambling about it. Once this arrives, you will have to. So you're almost like in a panic mode. But don't panic. It's going to be all right. So yeah, the Tower, the first card that came out. In this case, I think this is something that's going to happen unexpectedly. Something that's going to take you by surprise. The 8 of Wands, the next card over, that's it right there. Communication. An email, a phone call, a letter, what have you. Right? And the rest of the spread, this is you trying to figure it out. Right? The 2 of Pentacles clarifying it. This is you weighing pros and cons. Perhaps you're shuffling, you know, things in your schedule. You're talking to your employer, what have you. You're talking to a bank. Perhaps you always wanted to buy a particular car and it was unavailable, and it's here, and they're like, but you got to pay for this, you got to pick it up today. Right? And then we have the 7 of Cups clarified by the 3 of Wands. The 7 of Cups is a card of uncertainty and clarity. This is you a little bit confused. This is you looking at all the options, looking at what they sent you, and you're like trying to decide what you want to do. Very similar to the 2 of Pentacles energy. But with the 3 of Wands, clarifying the 7 of Cups, you will figure it out. The 3 of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. So eventually, once the panic mode is finally off, you will figure it out. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 6 of Cups, clarified by the World. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, clarified by the 7 of Wands. And we also have the 5 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, we have you here, the Hermit. That's your major arcana card. I clarified the 6 of Cups, hoping to see a court card, but the World came out, so I think this is the universe telling me to stop. Clarifying. But jokes aside, yeah, the world is a card of an ending, a happy end, as a matter of fact. Right? The world could also be a card of someplace remote, so perhaps this person is traveling, they're back in town, they want to catch up with you, or something like that. The Six of Cups is a card of coming back from somebody coming back from the past. The Three of Pentacles, this is where the hint could be as to how you're going to meet this person this week. It could just accidentally happen. You may run into this person, especially if you go somewhere once a week or a couple of weeks or once a month, because the Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. So perhaps you may run into this person at your gym, or if you collaborate with other people if you do something in a group setting every once in a while, or even on a schedule, this is where you can see this person or run into them. Or the Three of Pentacles, it could be them wanting to collaborate with you, rebuild whatever you had going in the past. But you're not taking this person back, right? First of all, the Hermit is clarified by the Seven of Wands. That's your response. This is you fighting them off, standing your ground, not opening up. And with the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, again, this is you actually slamming the door into this person's face. You're not happy. I think they're even going to piss you off. They must have pissed you off a lot in the past, and you're going to get pissed off again. Don't waste your energy on this person, Virgo. Just don't. It's not worth it. All right? Just tell them no, block them, tell them talk to the hand, things like that. Don't waste your energy on this individual. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have the Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Actually, I just remember Leo had a very similar work, business, and finances spread. Perhaps you're working with Leo. What's happening here is that you're starting something brand spanking new. And you're ending something, or you're transitioning into something. But I think something's got to go, something's got to change. And you're taking it, right? Death on the bottom of the deck could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but death is a card of transformation, right? Something comes to an end, and something definitely is about to begin in your life. So some of you could be switching jobs, switching careers, things like that, or switching departments, or you could be being promoted. Right? The Ace of Swords, the first card that came out, is the answer yes. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning. The Magician in the middle, that could be you, Virgo. The Magician, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this person is the best at what they do. They are a miracle worker, right? This is somebody who can get anything done, a puzzle person. You get the idea. And besides that, the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal. If you're thinking about quitting your 9-to-5 and starting your own business, there you go. The universe definitely is giving you a green light this week. The Wheel of Fortune, right next to the deck, is the start of a new cycle, a brand new cycle. Again, a brand new beginning for you, Virgo, this week. Right? Yeah. And this is a very powerful spread. The Ace of Swords is a very decisive energy, and the remaining three cards are all major arcana cards. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. That King of Wands looks familiar, doesn't it? Virgo, right? Yeah, this is a repeat of the first spread. It's like it's in a redacted version of the first spread. But we've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here, right? So in case you still had doubts about the future between you and this King of Wands, the universe is giving you a confirmation with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Just one of those two cards would have been amazing to have. When you get both of them, you're getting the best of both worlds, right? The Ten of Cups, both of them are commitment marriage cards. The Ten of Cups takes care of the emotional fulfillment, and the Ten of Pentacles takes care of practicality. That is when both of them show up in the same spread, right? So again, the best of both worlds. Emotional fulfillment and practicality. All right, the Ace of Pentacles, the first card that came out, is a golden opportunity. Sometimes it comes through as a proposal. If it's not a proposal this week, then you will know it will become very apparent to you very quickly that this person is looking to settle down with you, to get married, right? And again, the King of Wands is the same person as we saw in the first spread, the new love spread. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory, success. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. So if I were you, Virgo, I would grab it and run like you stole it. I'm kidding, but you can do whatever you want, but yeah, that's what it feels like. This person is just so ready to get serious with you as quickly as possible. Wow, Virgo. All right, so yeah, that's what you're not expecting. Perhaps this person will exceed your expectations. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing